Hello friends, happy Wednesday. So hopefully you're having a great day. We are going to today again go through some language work together, math work together, and you can pause this video whenever you need to, or you can rewind the video if you get a little behind. So whatever you need to do to make sure that you're staying with me. Okay, you should have that packet that you have. Today's page should look like this: synonyms and antonyms. I want you to get that ready. Today for this activity, you need a green and a yellow crayon. Mine looks like green, yellow, but two crayons, green and yellow. Okay, so our directions say, read the words on the lily pads, color the synonyms. We learned this word yesterday. We said synonyms are words that mean the same. That's right. Synonyms are words that mean the same. We're going to color synonyms green. So I want you to go ahead and take your green crayon, and I want you to color the belly of this frog right here where it says synonyms and it has the word green. I want you to color him green for me. You can just color his belly. Give us just a little visual reminder that we're talking about synonyms. If you want to, you can even box around synonyms in green. Remembering synonyms are going to be green today. Synonyms green. Okay, and then we have another word today. It says color antonyms yellow. We have already talked about antonyms too. Antonyms are words that mean opposites. Antonyms are words that mean opposite. Yesterday we talked about that if we went outside and I said it was hot and it was warm, I'm kind of saying the same thing. It's really warm outside today. It's really hot outside today. I'm saying pretty much the same thing. But if I came inside and said, oh, it's really cold outside today, and you said it's really hot outside today, are we saying the same thing? No, we're saying two completely different things. Hot and cold are opposites. Just like if I ask you to close a door or open a door, I'm talking about the opposites. If I ask you to walk instead of run, those are opposites. So remember, antonyms mean opposites. The best way for us to remember that, remember the S's. Synonyms mean the same. Synonyms, same. Antonyms are opposite. Okay, go ahead and take your yellow crayon and let's color the belly of the antonym frog yellow. And you can go ahead and maybe put a box around. Antonyms, color that nice and yellow so we'll know the difference between our two buddies. Antonyms are going to be yellow. Synonyms are going to be green. We're going to do a few of these together and then you're going to do the rest of these on your own. Let's look at the very first lily pad together. The first one has the words glad and happy. Glad and happy. If I said I'm glad or I said I'm happy, do I mean about the same thing? Yeah, I do. So they are the same. So that means they're a synonym, and that means we're going to color them green. Good. So let's go ahead and color our first lily pad green, because synonyms mean the same. I'm glad to see you today. I'm happy to see you today. It means the same. All right, let's look right below it. We have another lily pad directly below it that says quiet and noisy. You all know this well. These are not the same. You're right, not the same. If I ask you to be quiet and you're noisy, that does not mean you're the same. So for quiet and noisy, that was right below there, we're going to color it, what color? Yellow for antonyms. Good. Quiet and noisy do not mean the same. You are so right. All right. Let's do a couple more. We're just going to go right down this first line. Oh, this one. Messy and tidy. If I said our classroom was a messy or our classroom was tidy, am I saying the same thing? No, I'm not. They are definitely what? Opposites. Good. Messy means things are everywhere. Tidy means everything's in its place. Which way do I like our class to be? Yeah, you're right. Tidy. So tidy. All right. So let's go ahead and color this one. What color? You're right. Yellow, because they are opposite. Messy and tidy are not the same. So they are antonyms, meaning they're opposites. Go ahead and grab that yellow, and we're going to color messy and tidy yellow. Oh, next lily pad right below it, we have the words fragile and delicate. Fragile and delicate. You can almost hear the way I'm saying those words that they probably mean you're right, they're the same. If something's fragile, it means it's easily what? Broken, easily broken. And if it's delicate, it is also easily broken. We want to take care of it. So delicate, fragile, you're right, they mean the same. So remember, synonyms mean the same. Take your green crayon, and we're going to color fragile and delicate green. All right, friends, I'm going to have you do the rest of this on your own. Remember that synonyms mean the same. Antonyms mean opposite. Synonyms the same, antonyms opposite. All right, guys, you can pause this video for just a few minutes while you finish this page, and then you can unpause me when you're ready for the back side of this page, which will be math today. Okay, I'll see you in just a second. All right, back ready for math. All right, today you should flip over and your paper should look like this. Mental math up to 1,000. All right, we have been talking about this a lot, about how we want to grow as second graders to do more and more math where? That's right, in our head. It is so important that we add and subtract quickly and fluently. That means without stopping a lot in our head. This is going to help us to be ready for third grade and ready for what we need to do. So the more that we can do things in our head correctly, the better off we are. Now, I will say that if you need to write these down, stand them up tall, remember the goal is always just to get the right answer. So if you're struggling with mental math today, and some of us might, that's okay. Okay, I'm just gonna say that right now. If you're somebody who needs to get a piece of scratch paper and you need to write these standing up tall, please do that. I would rather you write them standing up tall than just guessing at an answer. But those of you who can, and I know some of my friends can do this, in our head, I want us to work hard at doing that today, okay? So remember, if you're somebody who needs to do a little help, you need to get your number line out. Get your number line out. You need to make yourself a number line. Make yourself a number line. You guys know how to add really well. So whatever strategies you need to pull out of that back pocket and use, pull them out right now because we're going to use them. But like I said, we want to push ourselves to do more and more math in our head. All right, let's get ready for the first one. Number 1 says 120 plus 70. I should start thinking about where first. Good job. I heard somebody right away. The ones. I can hear you screaming it just like we're in class together. We always start with the ones. That's right. We do. We always start with the ones. And in mental math, you might not start with the ones, and that's okay. But we should at least start thinking about it. So when I see the ones, I see 0 plus 0. Got that? Right? 0 plus 0. Don't have to think too hard mentally for that. 2 plus 7 is in my tens place. Can I do that mentally? 2 plus 7. 9, yeah, I can do that. And then I'll look at my hundreds, have nothing in one column and a 1 in the other. So I have 100, 9 in my tens place, and a 0 in my ones place. So my answer is going to be 190. That's right, 190. And how did we get that? We said 0 plus 0 is 0. Did that right here in our head. We said 7 plus 2 for the tens place is 9. And we said 1 plus nothing is 1. We did it all in our head. Now remember, if you're a friend who was like, whoa, stop, stand this problem up tall. That means it's going to look like this on your paper. And work it out for me. If you need to stop and grab your number line, do that please. The goal is to get the what? right answer, right? We want the right answer. We're pushing ourselves hard to do this in our head, but I would prefer you get the right answer, whatever tool you need to use. So if we need to say 0 plus 0 is 0, 2 plus 7 is 9, and 1 plus nothing is 1, that's fine with me too, whatever it takes to get there. All right, let's go ahead, and with our pencil, you should already have 190 written for your answer. One more time, for those of you who might need to grab a piece of extra paper that you want to write on, that's great. I would like for you to do that, but just go ahead and transfer your answers onto this paper for me. That way I just have one piece of paper when we have to turn all this in. That'll be fine for me, okay? All right, friends, number 2. We have 230 plus 90, okay? We're gonna start with our ones. 0 plus 0 is 0, you got it. Then we have 3 plus 9. 3 plus 9, we know what that is. 12, right? Can we write 12 in our tens column? We can't. We know that 2 can stay, but we're gonna have to do what with the 1? Regroup it. See it in your head, you get the picture? So now I have a 1 regrouped over that 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So I have a 3 in my hundreds, 2 in my tens, and a 0 in my ones. So my answer is going to be 320. Remember, if that was like, wow, I didn't see that. I want you to do what? Stop, get a piece of paper, stand it up tall, and show me your work. All right, let's move on to the next one for those of us who are ready for mental math. Okay, the next one says 550 plus 60. Once again, we're going to start with our ones. We have 0 plus 0 again. We've got that. You're right. It's 0. The next column, we have 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6 is, you're right, that is 11. Good. Can I put 11 there in my tens place? I can't. So I'm just going to have to regroup that 1. So now I'm regrouping that 1. I can see it in my head. I can just see myself writing. So I have that 1 over a 5, which is in the hundreds place. So that would make 1 plus 5 would be 6, right? And so then I have a 1 in my tens place, a 6 in my hundreds place, 610. One more time, if you're a friend who could not do that in your head, that's okay. Let's write it standing up tall for those of us who need a little extra help. Let's go ahead and do that now. You should be doing this on your paper if you're struggling. 550 plus 60. We said we always start with the ones. 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 6 we said was 11. If you're struggling with that, use your number line. Good. We're going to regroup that 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. So our answer is 610. All right, friends, we're going to do one more together. Number 4. 310 plus 440. We're going to start with our ones. That's right. 0 plus 0 is 0. Then we go to our tens. 1 plus 4 would be, I hear you already. You're yelling it out. 5. You're so right. And then we have our hundreds, which is 3 plus 4. I hear you too. You're saying it. That's right. It is 7. So right. So our answer is 750. Okay, we did that all right here in our mind. I saw myself putting the numbers together, thinking about the ones, the tens, and the hundreds, and what I needed to do. Again, if we're struggling, I should see you get a piece of paper, stand these problems up tall, and practice them. Remember, our goal is to be really amazing at adding and subtracting before we can go to 3rd grade. All right, friends, I hope you are having a great Wednesday. If you haven't already, you will be seeing us this afternoon. We are going to Skype together. Skype, that's the old word, sorry. Zoom. We're going to Zoom together this afternoon so that everybody can say hello and just check in. So this won't be a work time. This will just be a, hey friends, how you doing? Checking in with everybody, hoping that you're having a really awesome day. All right, we're finished up for Wednesday. You have reading to do for me today as well. If you haven't heard, we're not doing spelling this week because we are going to have a short week this week. We started on Tuesday. Spelling will start back next week. And then also, we are going to combine writing with our language arts time as we continue these lessons. And so I'll explain writing as we get to it. Okay, friends? All right, have a great day.